Hello recorders, welcome back to It's Recording Time Media. I'm your host Steven, and if you like the sweatshirt that I have on, you can get your own at Box Lunch. For every $10 spent at Box Lunch will provide one meal to someone, and they did not sponsor this. Today we got word that the Illuminerdi reported that Hasbro is no longer continuing their partnership with Toei, and Toei, of course, produces the Super Sentai, which we all know where the footage for Power Rangers comes from. And if this partnership ends, like, what happens to Power Rangers? Like, is the show finally going to be done now? Is this the end of an era? Just so you know, this is just rumors from now. Both parties have not confirmed that this is officially the end of their partnership. This isn't the first time where we think that Power Rangers is going to end. Like, remember, In Space was originally supposed to be the finale, then RPM, and of course with under the Hasbro name, it's like, where does the brand go from here? That's what some Ranger actors had to say about this. Here's what that dipshit Steve Cardenas said. Well, live action movies don't sound that bad. I mean, Hasbro has announced they are continuing forward with their Power Rangers reboot, which, of course, with the current situation going on right now, we probably can't expect any updates from that for now. Here's what David Fielding had to say. Jason David Frank hasn't commented yet, but he did mention this. Ranger Protection Program helping save comic shops! Yeah, we gotta support these small businesses. For those of you wondering, why don't they just do original footage? Well, it could be a copycat thing, like there could be like legal action, but well, the part of the reason that's always been Sentai footage is because action scenes are hard to film, guys, and they're expensive. Like, you have no idea, and they're also time consuming. For Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the Titanium Ranger, he had no Sentai counterpart. He was the first American-made Ranger, so everything with him was original footage. Which, of course, all of his action scenes, they look very well choreographed, like very well. It's like, geez, couldn't they have done more of those? Nope, that stuff is expensive to do, and we all know that Saban and Disney were cheap asses. Where does the series go from now? Like, the most common thing people talk about is that what if Hasbro finally produces an animated series? Like, I mean, they've done so good with the G.I. Joe and Transformers cartoons. It's like, is it time that we finally get a Power Ranger series? Like, a lot of fans would like to see the Boom Studios comics be adapted. I mean, especially the Shattered Grid arc, which that would be very entertaining to watch, and it'll be easier to, like, bring in, like, the older actors to come back for this, which that would be refreshing. Or maybe bringing a new guest. Like, I remember when I was having that interview with Christopher Kamali, Red in Space Rangers, it was actually something he suggested. And if this were to happen, he doesn't want it to just be Mighty Morphin. Like, why does Mighty Morphin get to always go first in these things? It's like, come on, let's have like more, mix it up a bit, which is what we're all asking for. Not a lot of fans say want an animated Power Rangers series because part of the charm of tokusatsu, it's, just the tokusatsu itself. I mean, like, seeing these big, heavy special effects that are done practically, that's, just the charm. I mean, sure, with animation you could do it better. And, like, one time I always thought of how would Power Rangers look as an anime? Well, Voltron, hello, which I always forget that. Well, recorders, that was my 2 cents of the subject, and it's like I would like to see the brand, exploring new opportunities with it. That way it's not always the same repetitive thing. Please comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and as always, may the power protect you all.